Hey, yo, Bricks,
What it do?
we back.
We back.
Episode 14.
Damn.
I walk shit down.
Oh man. Fuck.
Let's
Hell
get this
no.
motherfucker started. Oh, man. What it do, Bricks?
What's happening with
Man, you know, we was gone for a week. We
you?
took we took a week off, man.
Yeah.
Had to reset the mind,
Mm-hmm.
get everything back settled in, dial back in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Took a little vacation out the state.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. How'd that go, man?
I mean, it was good. It was good. It was I'll just say it was overpriced.
Right.
What you say you can't go to California with that Arizona
Yeah,
money.
you can't do Hell no. You
can't be,
cannot.
yeah, you can't be going out there with that motherfucking
Fuck
Arizona
no.
money, man. Everything. They be hitting you over the head for everything.
Man.
I'm talking about $70 valet parking.
Yeah.
Everything. You gotta drive 30, 40 minutes to find a parking spot for the beach.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The beach smell like bum piss. But
That's why I ain't in a rush to get out to no beach out
yeah,
there.
I like but other than that, the downtown San Diego was beautiful.
Yeah.
The views from Georgia at the Cove, that was beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, I just think it's a little bit overrated and overpriced.
Yeah, it is.
So yeah, I'm gonna take my money elsewhere. I'm gonna take my talents elsewhere, like Bron did.
Yeah, you need to do
Yeah,
that.
I gotta go.
So,
I gotta go see something different
yeah.
besides Cali and Vegas.
And
I got
speaking of that, that'd be good to go to Miami. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah. I'm
You know
trying
what
to.
I'm
I'm trying
saying?
to see Miami. I'm trying to see Orlando.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see New York.
Run it down. Yeah.
Yeah. But what was the walk down like, Bricks, for you, man? We've been gone. We've been.
Yeah. Man, you know, it ain't been nothing. It's all like I always say, it's really easy, man. You know what I'm saying? So just dealing with my kids, dealing with the family and shit, you feel me? And then it's getting hot. I know it's coming
Oh
back
yeah.
to the hotness,
It's
man.
getting.
So
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, man, I've just been doing my thing, working and get down to the end of the week, man. We chop it up, get up in here, let people know that we got some shit to talk about.
You heard episode 14 to be exact.
Yep.
But the little side thing I meant to tell you, like there was still people out there trying to panhandle and hustle CDs.
They done lost it.
I'm like, I ain't seen a CD player since 2016.
Yeah.
What is you?
Shit.
I'm like,
Man,
I can't even tell you when the last time I was actually bumping CDs. It was about a decade ago, I'm gonna say.
at least. Yeah, for
So
sure. Me
they
too.
they moving backwards. I thought everything was advanced, a little bit more advanced out there, but they
Yeah.
hustling backwards. It's a digital era nowadays.
It is. I wouldn't expect that out there.
That's why
No.
I'd rather you just pull up on me and be like, hey, check out my Spotify, check out my Apple iTunes,
Yeah.
subscribe to my YouTube. Like, don't hand me a CD.
God damn.
Yeah, that's out of here. But yeah, that's what I was did. I did California, San Diego, and then I was up in Flagstaff for Mother's Day.
Yeah.
So yeah, so we had a good little week off, but hey, we back. You know how we start this shit. We got some shit to talk about. Bricks, hey, kick it off, kick up the dust, man. Fit check.
Man, came through with the reimagined UNC one Jordans. Y'all know it's Jordans. All you know what I'm saying. We love Jordans and shit, but
Mm-hmm.
I love these. My favorite black pants, nigga. I wear these niggas like they go with my shit, man. Black jeans and shit. Man, this right here is called something human. I forgot what this shirt is. I didn't had it in there since I bought these, and I don't know, nigga. I forgot what the name of this shirt is. You feel me?
Yeah.
And then got my outrank hat. I have the shirt to go with this actual hat, but I wanted to pull this out because I didn't have nothing to wear with this, and I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
You see the color, so I was like, let me rock it like
Yeah,
that. You feel
remix
me?
it.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what we rocking with today.
Hell yeah. Round of applause for the boy Bricks. You feel
Yeah.
me? Today, I went same thing with him. Hey, great minds think alike. I did the
Yeah.
Jordan 1 Laneys, you feel me? The Laneys, and you know why I
Laneys.
did the Laneys? Because, hey, this is Michael Jordan's high school jersey, you feel
Damn.
me?
Come on,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? I did that, so it's Laney on Laney, you feel me? These little pants, these are some more Chris jeans, you know what I mean, with the cutout knees.
Yeah.
Got this yellow, it's this blue and yellow D-backs hat on, you know what I'm saying? Backwards, little Ray-Ban glasses, you know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Episode 14 type shit, man.
For sure.
But
14.
yeah, episode 14. I should have put on the 14s, man.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, not man, for real, huh? Damn.
but yeah, nah, I feel good to be back, man. Let's start this motherfucker off, man.
Yeah.
Um, we like I said, we took the week off, so it's a lot of things we gotta catch back up on. We gotta talk some shit about. You feel me?
Yep.
And
Yep.
the first thing we gonna go right into Bricks, the
Oh yeah.
Kevin Hart roast.
And this shit still is
Mm.
a problem.
It's still, and I kind of got it like a little different from the first time we talked about it.
Yeah.
Before I left.
Yeah.
Um, it's I still think the same way. I fucked with all the jokes, man. I thought it was fair ball game. Thought it was fair across the field, and then now I see like I kind of look at it like the whites was kind of taking a little extra shots, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And I feel like they was taking a little extra shots with their comedy because they was trying to get back at the black culture for what Drewski then did to Erica Kurt.
Okay.
And I feel like they had a gathering and they was like, yeah, let's let shit fly. Since this, hey, we finally got the chance, we gonna let these racial jokes fly, and I feel like it was an opening for that.
Okay.
But I just still think it was dead funny.
Yeah.
I still think there was a lot of shit said that was it was right there on the border.
Yeah. I gotta say something to that right there because I think about that. If that is what they were doing, like, let me get back at them for what they was doing with Charlie Kirk or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it would be because of the Drewski thing, because the Drewski thing, what, like, that was, I don't know how many weeks ago that was. I don't think that this was in the making in between that time. I think that it wasn't enough time. It could be, but even if they wasn't, they still want to get back at the black culture because Charlie Kirk was killed last year. So that's enough time in between for them to be like, I wanted to get back at them.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was because of Drewski, but it could be because of Charlie Kirk or whatever.
Well, because he did that funny ass comedy skit
Hmm.
about his wife.
Yeah.
So
But it wasn't. But it was like, what is that? Like that was we talked about on here. So that was like what, a month ago or
yeah,
a little bit
but
more
they
of a month
finally
ago.
got it. They finally got an opening where they go. Oh, it's a big. Everybody gonna be watching it.
Yeah.
Let's let it go. Let's let these clips fly.
But if they was writing them this whole show, like, would it be in that month's time or was it prior to this? Like, I don't know. Regardless of it, like, it could be because of Charlie Kirk because he was killed last year, and that's been a long time anyway. So they probably been waiting to do something and get back at niggas over there. So I see that type of shit going on. But when it comes to this thing right here, like, I look at it like, what do you think a roast is? Like, this is what the fuck a roast is. It's
Yeah.
brutally insulting. It is all the way to the boundary, out of bounds. That's what a roast is. A roast was actually something that wasn't even televised. It was just something that they, like, comedians would do, when they together. Like,
Uh-huh.
this is the type of shit that they gonna be talking about that no one will ever know. And these are the type of jokes they did. But when they made it to where it'd be like mainstream and televised, then this is what it came out to. And then obviously it gets to this point where we all are watching it. So that's what the fuck a roast is. I mean, I don't know what anyone would expect. Like, you gotta understand that that's what we would want to see on in a roast. Like, you can't go to McDonald's asking for a steak. Like, this is really what it is. So, and if it is that, and if they're doing that, then we just come back. That's what we do. Like, come on, like, we is like, this ain't
Yeah.
the black people I know. Like,
We control the fresh. We control the funny. We
yeah,
control the fly. So
and
if that's what it is, then y'all get back. But I think it was a 50-50. Like I don't think like I think they had some racist ones. We the black said some crazy shit. We all said some crazy shit.
we do that. That's what we do.
Yeah.
Like, and if you think about it, like, so this is the problem I have. Like, no, you can tell that the people who are complaining, they ain't go watch it. They just watch what they've seen on the internet.
Yeah.
There's a joke about Pete Davidson's dad. His dad died in 9/11. That was the first joke that even started off, and I knew it was crazy.
Yeah, it was
You know what I mean?
that was crazy.
That was crazy. They did two of them, at
Yeah.
least two of them. They kept fucking with him about his dad.
daddy.
Cheryl Underwood's
her husband.
He's another one that died.
Yep.
All right. And Charlie Kirk.
They got
we
on Charlie
obviously
Kirk.
know that he died violently on camera. And George Floyd. We obviously know what's up with that. Like, why is that the only thing that we supposed to be outraged about?
Well, they was mad about because they said the whole lynching from a bonsai tree.
Yeah, that joke right there. I did. Yeah, but look, this is what the fuck the roast is. Like, I'm gonna tell you right now, I laughed at that motherfucker.
I
Like,
did too.
I ran back and watched it again. I don't care. At the end of the day, this is what a roast is, and this is what you should expect. Like, I'm really getting tired of us. This ain't how we are. We ain't been this kind of people. Like, I kind of find it funny too that when we're going in this climate right now that we have where everyone is on the internet with all this propaganda and it's all this racist shit, this seems to come out and it's a whole bunch of racist. So it just feeds into everything that's going on. I think that does make that. I don't think that's a coincidence. I believe that that was all. This was all set up to be that way. They wanted to make it as racist as they could while we're already complaining about so much racist shit. But
Yeah.
we seem to fall for every motherfucking trick in the book.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care. Like you joke on him and you joke back. We got some of the best comics. Why don't we just have them niggas? I bet you they can get up and make stand ups all this year, and they can talk about them, and it'll be, and they can kill all them jokes that they said, and they what they
Yeah.
gonna do? Complain?
Yeah.
Who
Complain.
cares?
So
Like so.
overall, like, minus the whole thing about like, oh, we letting the whites come in the culture and clown us on a good day for Kevin Hart on a day that we should be celebrating them, but it's a roast. I
What
mean, what did y'all expect?
these niggas see? Look, this is that's crazy. What do we mean celebrate him? It's a roast. What the fuck do y'all think? What are we talking about?
Yeah.
Like, man, like I'm so tired of every time I look up, we got something that we need to be putting down. Everything we're doing, drop. The world's supposed to stop, and we supposed to focus on this. Why? Why? Live. This is something that we can obviously we can watch and we can understand the context of it and just kind of move on. I would never give a fuck about that. I don't care about these. See, that's what problem. People be worried about these celebrities. They apply so much pressure and they want them to do shit for us and speak up for us. I don't care. Don't have to do it for me, no nigga.
I don't care. Like I said, let it fly. Like I just let it fly.
Yeah.
Everybody, it was even. It was a fair game, fair, playing field. Let the jokes go.
And what about this? I didn't hear nobody saying nothing about all them pedophile jokes.
Oh yeah.
Like now that's crazy to me. Like to
Yeah.
me, I'm thinking like I heard what he said a fuckable 10-year-old.
He said there was about what he said. There's 6 pedophiles in here. I see him, and he was looking in the crowd like,
Yeah. So he talking and then look, y'all got so much energy and smoke about the pedophiles when it comes to the administration and when it comes to Trump. Y'all love to keep bringing that up. He was out there talking about pedophiles and all them type of jokes. Y'all should have been over there listening to that though. You know, like, y'all should have been mad about that. Y'all got problems with the pedophilia, right? But you ain't saying nothing about it. It just goes to show you that nobody really actually does research. Nobody actually makes opinion on their own. They just listen to what the headlines are. And that's always going to be a problem with us if we don't actually go and do our own research and our own opinions.
yeah. But I think, like I said, over this, just I think it was overall it was good. I laughed my ass off. I'm gonna tell you that.
Yep, and I hope they don't stop with these jokes. We ain't censoring shit. I also want to say, no, I will never stop with this. It's gonna get worse. I'm gonna keep talking. I'm gonna actually get way worse when I'm talking about this shit. We got some more shit about this because the way that they're acting like we just get like we're the ones that get picked on and we get canceled when we say shit about other races and blah blah this. No, I'm not letting that slide because I know what we do when people say shit about us.
Yeah, we be going crazy. But
Yeah.
we got one clip. Let me see. This is Chelsea. She was up there getting her ass roasted too.
Oh
But
yeah,
she had a good little set too.
yeah.
I mean, it was ick. It was gross. I don't find those jokes to be funny.
If Kevin was a slave, his song would be "Let My People Grow."
Kevin is so short. Kevin's so short that they're going to have to lynch him from a bonsai tree.
Jokes about lynching black people or like lynching is not if Joe is not Kevin didn't deserve that.
Oh, shut
he
up.
Deserved like an
He was up there
elevated
laughing. Yeah,
Chelsea
you wanna
Handler slamming Shane Gillis and Tony Hinchcliffe for making
some
racially
liberal
charged
bullshit.
jokes during
Yeah.
Netflix's roast of Kevin Hart.
I can take whatever joke you hit me with.
Personally, not that impressed.
Kevin is so short. Kevin's so short that they're gonna have to lynch him from a bonsai tree.
Shane Gillis, he looks like the type of slave owner that you can trick into buying Kevin Hart.
That was crazy.
You'll get
That was
bigger, right?
crazy.
They're
niggas,
racist,
man.
that they're bigots, that they're sexist, you know, that they think they're like invincible.
The 51-year-old sharing her unfiltered thoughts on Dion Cole's Funny Knowing You podcast, saying she took no offense to the jokes pitted against her.
Chelsea's been scraped more times than the grill at Benihana.
She's aging like a vegetable in Lizzo's fridge.
I'm
Yeah.
51, so like I'm pretty secure with who I am.
But draws the line when it comes to white comedians making jokes about race issues.
That's not appropriate for this. Jokes about lynching black people or like lynching is not if Joe is not that's worse than rape. Like you're not
She
joking
don't
about
even- You think
rape,
that?
are you? Are you saying
She don't know what to say.
You know
She-
you can't do that, but you can say lynching. Kevin didn't
It's
deserve
worse
that.
than
He
rape.
deserved like an elevated roast.
An
There's not a more
elevated
honest
roast.
person
I don't
in
know
the
what's
business.
the
You're not
elevated
afraid
roast.
to
Like
say,
basically,
that they aren't talented. You're not
basically
afraid to
saying that
say
he
that
doesn't
wasn't a
deserve
good pool.
jokes
As
that
for
are
Shane,
this
he
that are
also
like
feels
more of
some
a
his jokes
celebrated
went a
way,
little
like
too
you
far.
said.
He tells the House
Okay.
of Comedy he should have left out the lynching joke.
The bonsai tree joke. Could have done without it.
Kevin didn't
Nah,
deserve
leave
that.
all that shit in there.
Nah, leave it
Take
all.
away
Fuck
a
outta
lot
here.
of the
Niggas
relationships that
crying.
we have,
You said
what
it, leave it in.
businesses and careers are built off of. So without good ones, it gets very lonely out there. So
Right.
thank you
Yeah.
for not allowing minds to be lonely and for being like a forever friend. I mean that. Don't be a jerk. I'm being serious, Chelsea.
Okay, great.
Just receive it.
I just did.
I mean,
I just received it.
did you turn into Jesus? Okay, let's just cut it off. Cut the cameras off. That's all I'm gonna get.
Man, Pete Davidson joke was acceptable. Cheryl Underwood's husband or boyfriend joke was
jumping
acceptable.
off, what they
Charlie
say,
Kirk
a
joke
bridge.
was acceptable.
Everything,
George
everything
Floyd,
was
Jack-
fair.
Yeah, y'all ain't the arbiter of what comedians should be saying and on a roast. Like, let these comedians do what they gonna do. Now, I would say this, like, these white comedians shouldn't go out and do like a comedy special with these kind of jokes. Like, we
Nah,
ain't
nah,
doing
nah,
that. But
nah.
a roast, let's do that. And man, the way that we are, like, they are promoting all this damn racism and all this shit that's going on at this time, like, we need something to laugh at. Like, even black and white people, whatever it is, like, even if it is them kind of jokes, you can't get rid of the history. That is our history. But we are the ones that are in this country. We really are the ones that, make this country up. And the history, regardless of what it is, that's just what it is. And we're going to have to understand and accept that. But there's, like, if you go with your family and there's bad shit that happened in your family, but when you get past the years later on and you sit down, y'all can start to make jokes about things, even no matter how bad it is, even if it wasn't funny at that time. But over time, you can get jokes in about it. I'm not saying they can go out and do that like that, obviously, but like, man, niggas gotta chill, dog. Like,
Yeah, they gotta stop.
real
crying
cut, like
about
that
this
is
shit.
crazy.
Because there's old movies that has so much raw and raunchy comedy that they
Nigga.
can't even do nowadays, and those are the movies I like.
Man,
Like, I like the dark
Come on.
humor, man, because I'm
Come on.
I'm a dark individual.
I'm telling
nigga.
you, man.
I
like, let's cut the bullshit.
Yeah.
Hey, you know who would not be able to fucking stand this era right now? Patrice O'Neal. You know who he is?
I don't know.
Watch my Patrice O'Neal, that comedian. That's one of my favorite comedians. If he was alive, he would hate all. We would be getting roasted by this nigga. He would be mad at a motherfucker. Bernie Mac wouldn't. Nigga, Bernie Mac would be mad too.
Yeah. Overall, there was some good jokes. I can't. Let me see if I can remember. It was killing Kevin Hart about his dad being a crackhead.
Yeah.
They was killing him. He killed The Rock when they said he hit him with the Ozempic joke. He said, "Nah, this is full blown AIDS." This nigga got full blown AIDS.
Yeah.
Oh,
Told old boy they like you might be dead next week. And you making fun of a nigga that's alive that actually can die from
he
his
said,
disease.
I hope they put the cancer back in you. He
Yeah.
told it. Nah, what was the
Like,
one that we said where he was like, so and so got 4 Grammys, Lizzo got 8, everything in front of her.
oh yeah. You thought he was stopping right
I
there,
thought
like, man.
that build up was cold.
Yeah, it was.
And then the other one where she said about the stairs, is one battle after another. Every time she see a staircase,
Yeah.
roasting her about like that movie, putting that movie title. And then Kevin Hart said, I'm about to get raw, like the inside of Lizzo's
Oh
thighs.
yeah.
So, yeah,
Ate her
shit.
ass up. Like, man, like y'all ain't gonna ready for no goddamn roast. Don't go to no roast if you gonna be one of the jokes.
The one about Draymond was funny with Draymond where he said, nah, Chelsea, I can't fuck you because I'm in the NBA and I
Oh,
can't
yeah.
hit threes.
Yeah. I don't hit threes.
Yeah, I don't hit threes. So like I said, it was a bunch of funny shit that had me crying, man.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
I enjoyed it. What you rate it?
I rated like a 8. It's close to one of them. It's up there.
It was
7,
better
8.
than the Tom Brady.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
it was because it was more controversial behind it. Or
yeah,
whatever you say.
I like to make niggas mad. Yeah,
Yeah.
hell yeah, that motherfucker was 8.5 to me. Honestly, like, talking about it make me say I'm gonna go watch it after this or
I
tomorrow.
watched it twice, so
Yeah,
I need to. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a solid 8.
yeah, they don't
Solid
like
8.
they don't, they don't like us for that. They
Yeah,
don't like us
but
for this.
it is what it is, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So we gonna move on. That was the Kevin Hart roast.
Yeah,
Next, we getting into this this Chud the Builder dude, Bricks. And this Chud the Builder dude, right?
yeah,
You talked about him a few episodes ago.
yeah.
And I was watching that one back and he was like, homeboy, you better not make this a trend. You better not make this a thing.
Yeah,
So he got already, he's in jail right now.
yeah.
Facing murder, whatever, the attempted murder.
Attempted murder. Yeah,
For doing the racial thing, and I
Mhm.
call him Chud the ER lover.
yeah,
I call him Chud the ER lover,
yeah.
right? Because yeah, that's what he is. He was trying to provoke black people. He was doing weird shit. We got a little clip that we gonna play. That the reason why I think he was doing all this. But then I seen some other shit today, right before going over shit. There was some dude in Detroit trying to be a mini me of him, trying to reenact that, and got his ass killed.
What?
Yeah, so we
Yeah.
gonna wait for some more details, some more
You
info to
said-
come
you
out
re-
about
Yeah,
that.
you said Detroit, so I
Yeah.
mean that's niggas out there like a lot. So wherever Chud was, he wasn't out there with a whole bunch of niggas. So
What do you think about it? Because you said he better not make it a trend. I said he gonna find the right one. I said
yeah,
we can go watch that back. I said I don't give it until 2027
mm-hmm.
before something happen.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna just keep doing this.
No, for real. Like my thoughts on it is like, so you're this. I don't even know why we would even have to say this, but to everybody, particularly white people, in America, I don't even think around the world, there'll never be a day where a white man or white anything could walk around looking like Chud. I don't care how you look, white, running around saying a hard ER provoking niggas and it won't be a problem or it'll ever be acceptable. We will be slaves before that ever happened. And even then, you won't even be able to make us slaves before we let you do that. It'll still be a fight. We'll die before that happens.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot get rid of this history. You can't say that, oh, it's freedom of speech. Yeah, you can have freedom of speech, but there's consequences with whatever speech you do, okay? We're not letting it go. Get over it. ERA don't matter. We don't want you to come up and say that to us, and especially not provoking us. But I don't even think it provoking us. Why would any black person, and I could even say nigga, because that's how I speak, why would we want or be okay with you coming up and saying it with the ER?
Yeah.
I don't like, and there's other people that are even some black people like it's just a word, bruh.
Nah.
It will never be just a word.
Nah.
So this is what happens. This is what he get. He asked for it. He manifested, but in his mind, he thought that he would be able to do the self-defense and get off. But it's too late. You don't think that you on camera Matter of fact, you already made a name for yourself. You don't think the cops are aware of it? You don't think that people were letting authorities know that you are out here doing this? You are a dummy, man.
Yeah,
So
they was
at the
letting
end of the
them build
day,
it up. Yeah, yeah.
so at the end of the day, this is what happened. You wanted to be a self-defense case, and I think he actually said, if I'm not mistaken, that's what he want to do. He wants to shoot a nigga,
Yeah, he wants to shoot a black man and get away with it
yeah, but
on camera. So
yeah,
that
that's
was something he
all.
wrote on Twitter.
Yeah, that's
Um,
all. That's not gonna happen, homie. Now you did too much.
yeah, he basically because ain't that damn near premeditated?
Yes, that's so that's what I'm saying. Like that's so he really has made it to where it's really difficult for him to even claim a self-defense case. Like you done too much. Like if it was really just and then self-defense is almost like thrown out the if you go and start some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you literally go and start some shit. I don't know how that one happened, but the evidence and the damn all the footage we have is not on your side. It was somebody else who started it.
Well, because they said he kept provoking the dude, and it was a dude that had PTSD from the army. Kept telling him, "Hey, bro, please don't do that. Please
Yeah.
don't do this to me." And he kept doing it, kept provoking him.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's more. It ain't self defense no more. It ain't.
Hell,
You
if that was
provoked it.
if that was the case, homie, then we can go out right now. I don't like a nigga. I'm like, hey, when I'm gonna go to pull up on this nigga, or if I go and find him and then start the fight and then do what I want to do. That's how niggas could get off all day with that.
Mm-hmm.
No, man, it don't work that way. He's an idiot. And then there's other shit he was doing. He made his name actually out there. I don't know if this is an experiment. I don't know what they got cracking with him, but
Think he was an industry plant.
man, he was trying something. He was testing something out, like, because I know a lot of motherfuckers is mad right now at just the how everything going and black people and all this shit, but you can't really you can't really just count anything out right now, man. I don't know, but
We got a clip, man, and
yeah.
we gonna dissect this clip real quick.
I wasn't ready for this.
Neither was I.
I don't think you're ready for this.
Neither was
Buckle up.
Bricks.
What's up, y'all? Lily Venus here, pretty bitch with a big dick. It's literally in my bio. I'm only bringing this up because Chud the Building's cameraman put our conversation on Broadway on YouTube. Now millions of people know what I look like fresh off work. Fucking great. But in the caption it said that black woman who used to smoke mid and get raw dogged by Chud the Builder. Well, he's not lying. I already told y'all we used to smoke. He used to sell me weed. And we did raw dog. A lot. Me, him, and my ex-wife. I am a professional pegger. It is no secret that I perform prostate massages, if you will, for men. I've been doing it for a very long time now. Most of my clientele is white men. We sign NDA agreements. I talk about me pegging all the time, but I never tell you names because discretion is key. Confidentiality is why my client list is so long. But Chud mentioned it first. I think that he said it the way he said it because the white supremacists were probably like, ew, used to hang out with a black girl, shame on you. So they had to make it sound good. But see, here's the thing. I'm an egregore too. Lily Venus, hi. Hail the great mother. So I am all about enlightenment, controversy, occultism, witchcraft, and of course, love. So me talking about this is what my brand is about. Let's expose it, bro. So yes, pretty bitch with a big dick. I have not fucked Dalton since like 2015. He was a little chubbier then. His cheeks used to clap in such like the cutest way. Now Chud, he doesn't even have a little chubby butt no more, so I probably wouldn't fuck him again. But I'm wondering, did you bring that up because you want to spin the block? Now, when I first fucked him, he was a virgin, and I'm having a
God
hunch
damn.
He probably hasn't been fucked since me and my ex-wife.
He fucked the soul out that dude.
Small, buddy. I got you. Like, you don't have to fucking cap.
He fucked
Like,
the
if you're
soul
gonna
out of
say that
him,
you
man.
fucked, say the whole truth, okay?
He was
And
in.
for those of y'all thinking that she did this for clout or she's lying, no.
I'm
At
not.
least 2 other women came out with very similar stories.
Wait.
I'm expecting more videos.
Wait. Okay. So
I wasn't.
now,
Oh man, he was getting pegged with that black Dino. Man.
Yeah,
he
like
was getting pegged, man.
yeah, there's some weird. There's some demonic shit. I
It's a
don't.
weird, it's a weird world, man. It's a cold world, man, and that's why that could be the whole sum of what he doing.
Hating, huh? Hating black.
Well, no, I mean, when he getting pegged by a black girl, then he go do some weird shit trying to antagonize and provoke black people to do
Yeah.
crazy, to do something to him.
Yeah, he been mad. Like he been some. What,
Something going on.
I don't get it. Like what am I looking at? Is this a real girl or what is? I'm not understanding. A professional pegger. This some white people shit. Sorry, man. I don't give a fuck. That's some crazy shit. What is we talking about? Is this bitch a bitch or not? Or is she just got a strap on? What do we got going on here? She sound like a woman, but when she did the whole dick shit and dry and
bad.
what?
She looked like she was hitting him with something like that.
Yeah, what
she
kind
was
of
hitting
weird
that
ass
man.
shit is this?
That's crazy.
God
Man,
damn.
he got a lot of demon. He got a lot of. Well, I don't know if this is a man boy or a girl. I don't know, but
Yeah, he weird
he
as
was
fuck.
he was getting Chud was getting filled with something.
Well, he going to jail
he
now.
should, yeah.
Shit.
I mean, he can now he get to be around.
Yeah, he get
them ones
that shit, my
yeah,
nigga.
They about to hit your shit.
I gotta know what's happening because I need to know whether this is a woman or what they mean by this. I'm confused. That's why I don't even dabble into figuring out that goddamn alphabet shit. I don't know because she said she's with her wife, so she's gay. But
Yeah, but she don't say if she's a trans or whatever.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Whatever she is, whatever she was, he still was getting hit with something. So
yeah, he was getting
that could be the whole way. That's why his mental like it is.
Yeah, he fucked
he
up.
ain't right.
He a weirdo. He a damn sure weirdo.
He damn sure weirdo now. But I was reading the thing hoping people think he gonna beat the case and he gonna get let off.
See, that's the part that is tricky. And that's the part that I'm listening like, okay, I'm looking out because I already know like that'll be set niggas off. Woo, I don't know what will happen with that. That's why I'm thinking, okay, the attempted murder charge, okay, they get some lawyers and do some shit like that. Like we cannot sit up here and act as if like, like this we would be surprised if he did beat a attempted murder charge.
Yeah.
So I like, but then again, niggas don't care. They'll be up there acting a damn fool, and I hope we don't act like it's a goddamn George Floyd situation. Why? He ain't dead. The nigga that he shot at is not dead. And I can just say this, like it just
they'll be in the comments saying this is get back for y'all. They letting OJ off.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, because
they gonna say some crazy shit.
Yeah, because they wanted him to be in there for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, like he got out, so now they didn't really get to get back.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
That's what they gonna be saying in the comments. But what's your overall opinion? You think he in there? You think he gonna beat it?
No, I don't think they're gonna get him with that attempted murder, but I think they can get him with whatever lesser charge, something. But I don't think they're gonna do that.
Time. You think he gonna do some time?
He gonna do some time because he already had too much evidence showing what his intentions were. He was never out there just trying to be a regular dude and just hoping that he want to be cool with people and try to really promote whatever. Free speech. No, he wanted to hurt the nigga, man.
Yeah, he wanted to kill a nigga and get away with it on camera.
Yeah.
But hey,
bust her ass.
Yeah, fuck him. You know what I mean? She was doing, she was fucking him.
Yeah, that's a weird ass situation right there. I don't know what that is. I need to find out because that's scary.
He going right where he want to. I mean, right where he need to be. If he like that type of shit, then he right where he needs to be.
Right where he. That
man,
that nigga said, "All right, I'm good now. I was at first, but shit."
That shit is crazy, man. Dog.
Smacked.
What I was gonna say, yeah, let's move on from Chud the ER lover, man.
Yeah,
and
we're gonna see. Obviously that's gonna be an ongoing story. We're gonna,
Yeah, but I want to get right back into the white boy that then shot a nigga and left him to die. Jay-Wick,
dog, man,
upcoming artist, from Georgia. He shot a nigga, went and performed. And then just went home. And then it was supposedly his security. And it was an 18-year-old little kid, basically. A little kid, 18-year-old.
Yeah, they gonna treat him like a nigga. They gonna be like, this. Yeah, nigga, no, you can't do that, buddy.
Yeah, so we got back-to-back white boys shooting niggas.
Yeah,
then we got a white boy that his whole entourage is niggas. And he shoot a nigga. Shit is crazy.
it's cause he hanging around with niggas and shit like that. They embraced him and brought him in like he won. So he'll be in there and he ain't gonna be around them niggas. Nah, he gonna be with his people. I really wonder how that's gonna work. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
that nigga is.
because he ain't. If you look at all his videos,
Yeah,
it's about 50 niggas and maybe like two, 3 white boys. And
yeah.
now he got to go in there and be with his own people.
And the crazy thing about it, like I didn't listen to him. I only heard maybe something, maybe one or two things, but he was good though. Actually, yeah, I fucked with
He has some
shit.
shit.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, this white boy go. You know what I mean? I don't care what you are. You feel me? As long as you ain't up in there hurling out that N word. Like, I don't like that, but
I didn't hear that in his music.
exactly, and that's what made me say okay. But I don't really expect that anyways from white rappers. They don't really do that. It's other ones, but we don't got to talk about that. That's a different story entirely. But yeah, he good. You know what I mean? So he probably was about to make some little bit of noise.
Yeah, he was about to blow. I feel like, or not blow, but I feel like he could have been like a little MGK type.
Yeah.
Had a little run.
I think he would have been a little bit more than MGK because MGK to me like that was not something that I don't know if I would have seen going to well at least in black culture because even though he was rapping good MGK, he still had that kind of whiteness.
Yeah.
That I can see that would just come out anytime. Yeah, he gonna be a rock nigga. He had a rap style. This nigga sound. He was like he is fully nigga. Like he really ain't fully around niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't gonna be whiter at all.
Yeah. You think if he go to prison and whatever? Because let me play this real quick and then I'll ask you this.
Yeah.
Boy, I think Jay-Wick might be fucking fried. Listen to this. Name Donald Justin Anderson. And they got him booking date 5/14/2026. Charges:
what?
Homicide, murder, first degree, premeditated. Wait. What the fuck? Oh shit! I didn't read that part. Whoa! So that mean dude died?
No, that's
homicide, murder, first degree, premeditated. Holy shit!
It's a rap.
Hey, bro, this is fucking nuts.
Fucking rap,
bro,
dog.
what the fuck? Oh shit, man. Hey, man, God, I don't know what the fuck happened, man. So I guess Buddy died, and they premeditated means they have something. They know some shit we don't fucking know. Man, dog, I don't know if I can say free Jay-Wick, bro. He might have did his. Boy, I think Jay-Wick.
Damn, dog. Like, y'all niggas be ready to go and get some money and this shit. Y'all, what is going on?
You get. I mean, I think he was only like 25 or 26. So I look at it like you ain't never did no gangster shit to like. I be feeling like they ain't never did no gangster shit in their life until they got to this point because you gotta think of it. If you've been doing gangster shit your whole, coming up, and then you finally get into that bag or you finally get that paper, you in a whole different mental like, nigga, I can't not screw this up, nigga. I can't not push icy this, like, that's what you gotta be thinking because we both been in them things like, nah, nigga, if we get to this, nigga, we gotta chill. I can't be doing this extra shit, nigga, because now I'm actually making money. I'm getting paid to go do shows. I'm getting paid to go do radio shows, interviews, whatever. I got millions of views. Like, I gotta move different.
Yeah, no, everything you doing is en route to get to the point to where you at. You doing things to get to the point to where you starting to get the bag. When you get there, you finally get that and get that money. It's time to stop. Like,
because it'd be so hard to get to that point, to get recognition, to get a deal, to get people, you buzzing like this. That shit take a lot of work. And then for you just to, it gotta be something more it gotta be something more deep for you to just smoke your security, someone you brought with you. Leave them there for dead. Go perform, then go back to Georgia. Like nothing happened. So now you about to be in prison in Florida. But this is what I was getting ready to ask.
Wait, this happened in Florida?
Yeah, he was
a rap.
He was in Florida getting ready to do shows, and it's a couple little things that they say is tied to this, but this thing I was gonna say, if he go do his whole stint in prison, right? You think he gonna tap in with the blacks or you gonna be with the whites? But do you think the blacks will accept him because he just shot a black dude.
Yeah, no, he with the whites. It's
Yeah,
over.
it's
His
over.
black
It's
days is
out of
over.
there.
It's over. All his whole life, whatever he said he did, he probably grew up. He was out in Atlanta, so he really sound like a nigga too, or whatever.
Yeah.
He's over, nigga. You out there? Hey, and we just speaking of Florida, like we just known about the niggas that got put down in Florida, and they putting niggas in life. They
Yeah.
don't give you this.
The Julio
this,
Fulio,
yeah,
or was
like
it that? Yeah, the Julio
you
Fulio
lifed
dude.
out, my nigga. Like,
Yeah.
what is going on, homie? Like, these motherfuckers is
Yeah.
crazy, bro.
Like I move like a motherfucking ghost if I get that type of shine.
Yeah.
I'm not just fist to risk it. I'm not fist to what I mean, because I feel like I've done it so many different times for nothing.
For nothing, for small
now
shit.
that I cannot fuck this up. I cannot. That's all I'm thinking.
Hey, and at 25, like that's a little bit older. I mean, like even though that ain't old, but when you get to 25 and now you got your money and you start, if you
You looking
over
at-
20,
you
like
looking at a
not
record
like come
deal?
on now, you should have really been like I know that when it was at 25, 20, over that age, like I was really starting to that kind of mindset was like, all right, if I get some money, like I'm done, like.
Yeah.
Under 25, I can see like even niggas could get to a little bit of money, but that's still that shit. Like I don't know how old Pooh Shiesty was, but
Pooh Shiesty was
like-
like the like 24, 25. I don't think he was nowhere over that.
yeah, okay, yeah, but he still see to me that's why I'm saying like I don't know how old the nigga was, but he still was acting like young. The way he was so still,
Yeah.
but then he just did it a couple years, so
In
like
prison, you would
yeah,
thought.
so like he probably was still man.
But it seemed
niggas-
like that prison time didn't affect him one bit.
Nah, he was he that didn't leave. He ain't fucking get up
so
in
out
there.
of
and
these two,
change.
so out of these two, Chud and him, you think they both going down?
Oh, he definitely going down. Chud,
Jay-Wick
Chud
going
gon-
down.
Yeah, Chud he'll get some time, but I don't know if they gonna stick him with that attempted murder because I don't know. We gotta see
that's a
everything that's going
crazy-
on.
Yeah, this Jay-Wick is a crazy story, man.
Yeah.
Not, hey, you just fucked off your whole shit, your talent,
Yep.
everything. You just ruined it.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's it for Jay-Wick. We moving on, man.
Mm-hmm.
The Big Bank and 6ix9ine interview. I walk shit down.
Man was on that nigga's top.
Yeah, you think he walked Bank down?
Yeah, he did. I mean, he was prepared. He was waiting to be talking to him. and say
that
this
boy
other
had
shit.
a whole PowerPoint spreadsheet ready. that boy
had a presentation.
He had a
ready, huh? He had the
presentation.
goddamn stick, like, yep, and
I
over
think
here,
I think
exhibit
he
A,
rehearsed
exhibit
it
B.
like a show. He
Yeah, he did.
went to mic check for that. Like
nigga been waiting.
I feel like he was trying to get Bank to just agree with that, to say 21 is a snitch, Thug is a snitch, all the people from Atlanta is snitches, and
yeah, he was on
Bank,
it. He was
Bank
on it.
wasn't going for that, and Bank was just trying to just talk with him and just tell him like, you want to be accepted by a culture that ain't going to accept you, nigga.
Yeah.
You just keep, you I see him talking shit about Fab Banks, or no, my bad, not Banks, but I seen him talking about shit about Dave East, Mano, Jim Jones, and Fabulous.
Yeah.
And it's like you still watching niggas and still trying to like
Talking about,
be a part of this shit, like,
Yeah.
and they won't accept you, man.
Yeah.
I get it. Like I said, actually I don't get it, because like I said, no matter what, niggas ain't gonna just kidnap me and do all that without me getting get back. Like that's just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Plain and simple. So I can't look at it as if I was in his shoes. What would I have done if, they took my baby mama, they kidnapped me, they was taking ends for me, because niggas can't do that to me.
No,
You know what I mean? So we can't look at it as like that. So we gotta look at it as he was a little, soft kid that got a little fame, got a deal, you know what I'm saying, joined a gang, and then they put him around some gangster shit, and it backfired.
Yeah, no, he obviously.
So you feel like the way he snitched, he that's what he should have did?
Yeah, no, he shouldn't have did that, but I would expect it. See, what the thing is that when he came out, like, you can look at the dynamic and see that this little rainbow-headed Mexican around a whole bunch of niggas, and I know that he's going to grab an audience because he just had a certain kind of appeal to him. So if you a whole bunch of gangster niggas, you just see that this is some money. This is some way I can get some money. But they also see as a nigga that they can punk, or whatever. They can take money.
Mhm.
So I already seen that dynamic. That was what was going on, and you not accepted from the beginning. So he was not. He's not a street nigga, or he's not on the streets. He just was like they picked him out because he had that appeal to the internet. They couldn't. None of them could have done it. They was already doing what they was. So I expect him to go ahead and
they
do
had-
what he did. He wasn't gangster.
He had that gangster rap, so they needed to put a gangster image behind him.
Yep,
So
and protect him. And yeah,
protect him. So that's why they looked at it as just a bag. But then y'all dumbass niggas fuck up the bag by trying to do that.
Yep.
So someone that y'all ain't never seen millions, y'all ain't never seen this type of fame, y'all ain't never seen some shit like this. So why would y'all again go fuck it up by trying to fuck his baby mama and take some money from him if he was already giving y'all money? Like don't bring him around the gangster shit. Leave him and just because he's the bag, he the money. You know what I mean? Y'all gonna keep getting money. Now y'all did all that just to be in prison.
Yep. And then expect like I don't know what you would have thought. Like you know what I'm saying? Like it ain't like he was going to be hold up a certain kind of code. He's not.
Yeah, because he wasn't. He got jumped in that the day he blew up, and then he wasn't kicking it with them like that. Like he just got put on like a put on. Like
he was.
They fucked that up. So I mean they put themselves in prison by doing the stupid moves and attaching him to the gangster shit that they was doing. When you just said it, he's not that. So you don't put him with that. He's the bag. He's the bag. You leave him.
The bag.
You leave him far away, and y'all do y'all shit, and just keep getting that check. Keep getting that money.
And see what happened is that so he comes out, and this is like everybody's scared to say it, like or not scared. The rappers and the people who are in the industry and shit, they don't want to say it. But I was saying it from the beginning. Like, first of all, I'm not letting no N-word spewing Mexican in this culture doing this type of shit in the first place. Cause he came out and what was he doing? He was telling you niggas that suck his D.
Yeah, SMD.
Yeah, SMD and was
calling hoe niggas, bitch niggas.
And spitting, calling y'all N-word. Like what type of culture what type of people why do we allow this kind of shit? Y'all a nigga would never be able to go and get into
because they chose money.
Yeah,
they chose the money.
The money,
because if he didn't have that money he was bringing in, he wouldn't been doing that.
Yeah,
over there with the Treyway gangsters. You know damn well, nowhere. They looking at it as the money. Like, okay, if he bringing in M's and we getting millions, and they just looking at it like, okay, fuck it. You know what I mean? But that's just what it is. They chose the money.
But yeah, and then see, that's why they got what they what happened. This is what they get. But when it comes down to him 6ix9ine doing what he's doing, and not the gangsters that are the who were they, Treyway or something, I don't know, whatever.
A-Trey gangsters, Treyway.
Yeah, but he was getting at Chief Keef, YG, what other nigga? It was some other niggas from
no, I don't know if but there was Treyway. I don't know if it was
Treyway. I don't even know. I just remember him saying Treyway and all this old shit. He was happy to be able to you know what I mean.
They was
something.
Bloods.
Yeah. But it was you already know it was 6ix9ine. He has a lot of people he was beefing with, and nobody would say that to him. Like I don't get what the deal is. What we running from, because we would never be able to go into we would never be able to learn some Spanish and go out and just be disrespecting somebody in their culture and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And when he got up there with Big Bank, he got up there with Big Bank and had him looking like Big Blank. He didn't know what to say.
Yeah, just imagine going up. And going up with a camera and having a camera crew, you just pop up at every motherfucking food city, and you just pop up in front of a family. You be like, "Chinga tu madre, puto, chinga tu madre."
Yeah, you ain't gonna be.
Man, they gonna get on your ass.
What? We ain't gonna.
They gonna get. Man.
We will never. We don't like. That's what I say, man. Like some shit. Like it got to be gate kept. Like we got to let people know. Like it took Big Bank. I don't know how long into that interview to say something about I don't know why they did it. Maybe because you Mexican and you did it with
you brought on brothers. Yeah, that's exactly why. But it don't matter. Even if you was a pink head black kid and you did that, you still was gonna get sacrificed. You still was gonna get done like this.
Still was.
you still wasn't gonna be accepted no more. No one's gonna fuck with you, like
Yeah.
regardless.
But it's definitely it definitely is an issue, and why we sit up here and run from that shit and play like that when there's not another culture that wouldn't hesitate to say, or we would know that, yeah, nigga, you's a black motherfucker and you ain't got no business doing what you doing. But for some reason, which is weird, we act like we gotta not say this kind of shit. Like, no, like,
and then
and then he's out here using this as a grievance and saying, "Oh, you know, they're because I'm racist and because they're, I mean, I'm Mexican, but they don't do it to a black." Okay, well, I'll be one to say it. Okay, so and what? I don't give a fuck. I don't like none of this shit that's happening actually in the rap game, and people is getting exposed. And 6ix9ine, he was the first. I feel like he was the one that exposed. I should be telling on like, hey, this nigga is exposing these niggas out here, these rap niggas. He over here yelling at them niggas, calling them N-words, and they ain't saying shit. Like, and I start to notice, like, since 6ix9ine was doing what he was doing, he hang out with academics a lot. I see academics talk crazy to rappers. Like, it just kind of snowballed. Niggas don't, people, the regular public don't look at rappers like they used to.
Well,
6ix9ine exposed a lot of that
well, they
shit.
can't look at it as the same as, because there's just so much ways to get caught now.
Yeah.
You just seen anything that's happening, you getting caught. Jay-Wick just got caught. He shot someone on the beach and tried to do a show thinking nothing was gonna happen.
Yeah.
Those people either out there recording with cam something, they caught him. That the whole shit with Chud, that shit got caught on camera. You can't just be like thinking like you could just pull up on like academics and slap them. Like when 6ix9ine got beat up in the gym, they knew exactly who did it to him. They seen all these cameras, so it's like you can't just do shit now, because now it's like damn, I'm getting tricked off the streets because this nigga saying some shit like this. Now I'm gonna go do something to him. Now I'm sitting in jail. Like, it's like, God.
But you know what the difference, but the thing is that a lot of the art, not the artists, but a lot of the people who the fans and shit, they never think about that. They just respected the rapper, or they looked at the rapper like he really was gonna do anything regardless of a camera.
Well,
This
back in the
nigga
day, the rappers used to be able to slap fans and beat up niggas and shit. Like when the Dream Chasers beat up Safari, none of them niggas got in trouble because it wasn't on camera, but they sure did beat him up in front of the MTV Awards or something. They was whooping his ass.
But these niggas will go. They get everyone else. Like,
Yeah,
nigga.
but that's what I'm saying, because it was different back in the day. Like, you could do that type of shit. You could, like, that. That's why they respected it, because it was like, oh shit, you know.
Yeah, well, because back in the day we did hear a lot about some shit happening. We didn't see it, and maybe niggas didn't even. It was okay. But that's the difference though. Like, back then, what we talking about, what we know about, yeah, nigga, we used to hear that shit. We didn't see that shit, but we knew it was true. Nowadays, we don't hear about none of this shit, but because that mean it didn't happen. But when we do hear about it happening, nigga, they really get like something, like these niggas do get caught or kind of shit. So I can get that part that they don't really do it because they know that they can get caught with shit. But there's a reason why a lot of motherfuckers are not taking these rap niggas and all the shit in the industry serious. We are talking about the snitch allegations. We seeing what we are contradicting ourselves on, because what he did, everything he put down there. He put the Young Thug, what did he do? 21 Savage, Gunna, all that shit.
All that.
So it's like, what I'm saying now is that, like, it's different.
He even threw T.I. in there.
Oh, he threw T.I. in there. Like, he's saying all this stuff that we would look at and say that it's snitching based off the music and how these niggas talk, and he pointed it out. So at this point, like, a lot of regular fans and stuff, they are looking at rappers and stuff, and they saying these niggas is not scary.
Yeah, and they looking at it like, well, he's pointing it out, telling Big Bank like, all these motherfuckers did this type of snitching. Y'all ain't keeping it fair. Y'all ain't keeping it a fair playing field, but y'all treat me like this. And well, Bank was like, well, who'd they put in jail? You know.
Yeah.
So they basically, you know, picking and choosing, moving the goalposts. You know, telling is telling. If you told and you got someone hot from something you said, or you said this and someone got hot, and maybe you wasn't the reason for the arrest, but it was something that you said that they went and did patrol and start watching. Nigga, you told. Nigga, so that's what telling, man.
Like, we can't sit up here and he's pointing out pick and choose. So at the end of the day, like, it has became bullshit. Like, it's been exposed. Like, So that's another reason why I don't think we hearing a lot of the street rap shit blowing up. Like it's cool when we actually believe this shit or feel like it's a, you know what I mean, it's a mystery or something. It went for a long time, but I feel like when 6ix9ine was coming out, before he even got caught, before we was even seeing a lot of snitching done on tape, he was getting at rappers.
Yeah, he was, but they was on
testing
his
them.
ass. But
Yeah.
but that was the time when you could have got him, because there was people pulling up on him, and
Yeah.
he was getting, like, there was time at the airport he got hit and backed up, and you
they
didn't see
tried
him
to-
no more in the fight. He got his ass touched.
Yeah, he
Niggas
wasn't. Yeah.
touched him in the gym. So he's been on these things.
And
to
that was
get
his
touched.
own people who did it in the gym. Like it wasn't even some niggas.
Yeah, but it was like a bunch of LA people looking for him, and
Yeah.
they was
And they
looking
should
for him,
have, yeah.
and he was just hiding because he do shit. He would like go to O Block on a Friday,
Yeah.
post it on a Sunday, like, I'm in O Block. Where the fuck is Dirk and King?
Oh,
Von?
yeah, yep,
He
yep.
he had a good strategy the way he was moving.
Yeah,
like
he
he
was
wasn't just
super
doing.
troll.
Yeah, he wasn't just doing shit. But I was gonna say Bank did this for the money and the views too.
Yeah,
You
no,
know,
that's,
he in the podcast game and he in this space, this media space. So he looking at it like, shit, it's the numbers. That's what I was getting ready to ask you. If 6ix9ine was like, yeah, I come do it, would you want to do it?
no.
What if it was? What if it? What if it's like, nigga, guarantee we about to do 3-4 million views on this bit? On this bit, he about to turn. We got some shit to talk about up. You ain't doing it.
I listen. I always say, like, I don't.
Because because we ain't in that game no more.
Yeah, no, and
You know?
it's been acknowledged and shit. Like
we in a whole different business, and we in a whole different a different thing now. So it's like, and we don't give a fuck about. I mean, do we? I mean, we care about the whole snitching aspect. Like, nah, we ain't fucking with that.
yeah.
But do we care about New York business and what they did in New York?
No, hell no. I don't give a fuck about none of that New York shit. Matter of fact, I don't care nothing about that. That shit pissed me off in the beginning anyways, that they would even have made this situation something. But they would give, like you said, for the money. So they did it.
Everything for the views and the money. And
Yeah.
I that's what it is. So I see why he did that interview.
Yeah, no, and because what happened when he did that interview? Niggas was on it. It was watching. It was hitting.
He was viral.
Yeah,
he's still viral. It's probably at like, you know, 1 mil plus now.
Yeah, for 6ix9ine, because you cannot deny that he's good on the internet. He was on the internet, I think, before he was even doing the rap shit. I think he was already trying. So he's already a good personality on the internet. So would man, like, it ain't even that I don't like 6ix9ine, or like because I don't.
Nah, I don't like him. I mean, like I said, I don't got nothing. I don't care for him at all.
Yeah.
I wasn't a fan before he told.
Yeah, me neither.
So this I'm saying. So I don't. I'm looking at it just from a bag aspect. On in the media, in a pod. I'm bringing them on a pod type shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. We have to talk to. We have to.
I can't do. I won't
have to talk to the people and see if it's a good business model, a good business decision.
Only way I can talk to, you know, like, and allow something like that to happen, if I was to ever even deal with a personality like that on the internet, it'll just be an interview. I'm asking questions, he answer. I'm not engaging and going back and forth, because no, you can't be doing this. Like, walk that down and yelling.
Well, it'll be a different thing, because he couldn't be talking to you because you from a whole different place, a whole different state, a whole different, you know, a whole different shit. Then so he would it would be more of an interview. He couldn't say shit because he don't know about shit that goes down around here, you know.
Yeah.
And about, you know, so.
But like,
he was on them because they was the ones that was antagonizing him a lot.
Yeah,
like
on his top,
Thug and Baby and Dirk, all them was on getting at him.
But say, for instance, if it was an interview and we're talking and asking them same type of questions and we actually take a position of how we feel, then it would be that kind of engagement where I'm like, well, I don't think, nigga, that you should do this or do that. Then we engage, and that's what I'm saying. I can't do that. It'll be more of a just asking and getting the answer, because I don't want to be in an interview and him doing this walk down and yelling, and that's
I would have to come in with a whole new character. I have to build a different character when I come in, because his antics and his strategies
nuh-uh.
are crazy. The way
Yeah.
he do shit. But
Nah,
like you
for
said,
real.
he is entertaining, and he go. I think he gonna do good in the media space, the podcast
Oh
shit. I
yeah,
feel
for
like
sure.
because like I said, he gonna be talking shit. He
Mm-hmm.
gonna just keep going viral.
Yep. Yeah, he knows how to be
Nigga with a
get the
lace front.
attention on the internet. He know what to do, and he was that. I think even before the he was that before he even became a rapper. That's why when he became the rapper and he was on the camera, he was talking so much shit and trolling because
Yeah,
he already had that before he even got there. But yeah, man,
yeah, but yeah. So overall, what you think about that interview? You think
it was a
it was a
good
good look
interview.
for Bank, or I did because it boosted him. I mean, he got a lot of hate. A lot of people was like, "We don't care, do it, shit." You know, you
Yeah,
do it for the bread, do it for the views, do it for your channel to boost your channel.
yeah. But you know what else? When Wack did it, I don't know.
Whack. They don't give a fuck about whack.
Yeah, they don't. But he like it's the same situation. Like I was mad too when Wack did it or whatever, but it took me a minute to start to understand Wack. And I know what he is. He know
He learned how to. He learned how to play. He learns how
he
to
know
play these internet games and that
yeah.
shit
And
too.
he been known.
Yeah.
And before like so that's why I respect what Wack do because he on the internet because I know that's what it is now. But yeah, big I know what he's doing. He did it for that bread, like and he got his podcast and his shit going up. So you know what I mean. But he did not expect that. I can tell you that in that interview.
Yeah.
I can tell. Like,
Yeah, Bank,
and then
Bank,
and then that's his homies. Like he
but
from Atlanta.
he went to Bank setup, or Bank went to his setup too. So he
Oh
kind
yeah,
of
he
was
went
going.
to his
It was an
territory.
interview for his channel, but he went to that nigga setup, so he kind of was like walking into the fire. Like
Yeah.
it wasn't like dude came to his shit.
And then you can't have if them your niggas or if that's your city and them your and then you caught it like that.
Yeah.
What really could he start to say? Yeah, they is like nigga,
But in the end, should Bank care because he ain't in that? He's not in that music space no more. He's on the other side of things, looking at it as like a personality, as a media content creator. So,
no. Nope. He shouldn't. Well, look, he shouldn't care. He obviously got to give that shit up. That's what you have to do when you stop, when you get grown anyways. You really got to get to that point. But if it's your homies involved and shit, he has to make that decision. Is he gonna sit up there and say, "Yeah, nigga, I consider that snitching. Them niggas snitched, and these is his niggas from Atlanta, and he in front of this motherfucker right now who's you know what I mean, who they don't like, and now you're forced to tell the truth. So he has to understand if he gonna make that decision. He didn't really do it on there. He didn't. I think at the end or maybe sometimes he was like, "Yeah, I like," but he didn't. You know, them was his niggas.
he's like,
so-
stop hitting that button, man. No, I don't want to see none of that shit because
Yeah,
he
yeah.
kept trying to pull up that footage. He was trying to pull up footage on.
Oh yeah, he was like,
interviews
"You
and-
already done enough." Like nigga, like.
He like, man, stop pulling up that shit, man.
Yeah, he was keeping big
Big
Bang.
Bang.
It was keeping it solid, trying not to like get on it like nigga. I'm not trying to talk about them, but
I'm trying to have a convo. You want to be accepted by them. That was what I took from it.
yeah, and
You
you
wanna
ain't
be
accepted.
accepted
It's
so
not
bad.
gonna happen, no nigga. Like you,
But it's too late.
Yep, and he don't need to be accepted
He
because
was
he
trying
already
to do
good on the
everything.
internet.
He was like, well, who killed Nipsey? A black man. Who killed
Oh
dude from Memphis, Young Dolph, a black man.
Yep.
Who killed Pop Smoke? A black man. Like
He was running it down.
Yeah, he was walking
walking
shit
it
down,
down.
man. God damn. He was walking.
That nigga
That
walked us
motherfucking
down
pink
right
head
there.
son bitch was walking
I'm
shit
telling
down.
You walking niggas down like that, man. Don't do that no more.
Damn.
Shit,
The
talking
walk
about you
down
wanna
was
be-
real. But yeah, I think, like I said, I think it was a good look for Bank to get his shit up. But you got anything else on that?
Nah, man. Just at the end of the day, 6ix9ine, he don't got to get accepted by the culture because he has fans that he has a whole different audience and he could do what he got to do. And matter of fact, he might even make a lot of fucking money or whatever just by critiquing the goddamn culture from outside. And nigga,
yeah. Yeah, I think it was a good look for both sides. I feel like 6ix9ine won the whole shit, but I feel like Bank won with the views and the money he gonna make off of it.
Yeah.
It was I mean both sides won.
Mm-hmm.
But last thing we got the Drake albums.
Drake
the
album.
Drake albums, Bricks. So he did an album like basically rap. He did a R&B, and then he did like a dance hall one, right?
Yeah.
Like 43 something tracks.
43.
I didn't I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna keep it all the way 1,000. Well, I didn't bump all 40 fucking 5 tracks of them shits. I didn't
Yeah.
even get to the last 2 albums.
Yeah.
I went through this. I did a Kim through the first one. I skimmed through it. I skimmed through the Iceman.
You did? Iceman?
Yeah. I feel like the whole thing, he putting 3 albums out, trying to get out of his deal. If that was the move he did, it was a great move. I feel like it was a great way to flood the market, flood everything, kill. You know what I'm saying? No one can do nothing with you putting these 3 albums out right now. Like,
Yeah.
you got to shine. I still feel like it was people were saying it was top tier rapping. I just ain't hearing it. To me, it's feel like it's a lot of heartbroken shit, and then not heartbroken over bitches, like he heartbroken over niggas. He's still dissing LeBron. He's still dissing ASAP Rocky. He's still dissing Kendrick. He dissed Rick Ross. He dissed DJ Khaled. I think he said something about Rihanna. He's still upset
nobody.
about the L.
Yeah. The L is taking a toll on him, huh?
Yeah, the L is taking it. He just cannot live with this L.
I wonder, like, I'm pretty sure a lot of people feel the way you feel, Jill, about that too, man. Like, so I didn't get to them. I'm not even gonna. That's different. I listened to the album, and then I listened to it again. And when I first listened to it, there were some tracks that I was like, okay, so top tier rapping. I agree with that. When he came in on the intro, I was like, okay, he rapping, blah blah, whatever. Then there is I gotta remember these tracks because after I played it a couple times, I started to get the ones that I like, and it's not a lot. So it ain't no classic album, and I don't know if Drake ever had a classic album. I never downloaded a full Drake album, listened to it, and said, "Oh, this is hard," and kept. Nah,
Yeah.
I move on from Drake, whatever it is. But he has this one that stick out to me. Janice, shut the fuck up. That shit hard. He's spitting on that.
Cool.
Yeah, whisper my name. And then there's another one, and he's rapping. He is going hard, and there's a couple of them that I fuck with. So
The one I liked it. The one the Too Hard for the Radio. That was one.
Too Hard for the Radio.
Yeah, it was cool.
I think I know that one.
Felt like I could see some TikToks and some shit to that.
Yeah.
Other than that, I was gonna say, it just feels like even the song "Ran to Atlanta." That's with Future.
Throw that away.
I'm going to get into that first.
Okay.
Because this nigga Future's the whole nigga that started this shit. He came with the song like that.
Yeah.
And gave Kendrick that second verse.
Mm-hmm.
Let it put it out. Then him and Metro Boomin did a whole 2 albums dissing Drake.
Yeah.
Where all the niggas that he taking shots at now was on the album dissing Drake. Rick Ross was on there. Everybody. ASAP Rocky was on there. The Weeknd was on there.
Yeah.
It was all dissing Drake, right?
Yep.
And then this the nigga you do the song with.
That's
on the album, and then the song is not even it. You guys got way better songs.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
That like I don't even realize why that was put on. It might have been just like no. What you saying right there? That's what I said. That shit. That's the kind of shit that pisses me off. Like y'all niggas. Like what kind of niggas is you? So I didn't even realize what you like the whole thing about Future started and he put out them 2 albums. Like that's crazy. If you did this, you started it, you got everybody to hop on who didn't fuck with him, and they came out and fucked with you, Future, and they started saying all this, and then for you to get on a track and now just mend all the bullshit that was started basically from you speaking your word. That's some suck. That's
because
retarded.
if you look at it, that started the whole thing. Because then Drake heard that, J. Cole heard that, they got mad. Drake put out his song,
yeah,
and then got Kendrick going, and then Not Like Us comes, and it was the whole fucking 2.5 year on your fucking helmet, all from that one song with Future, where it started from.
So you started the whole shit, got this nigga in his feelings,
and then they still acting like they don't remember. Drake said, I put the first #1 in your hand, dog. I can never be your #1 fan, dog. And then on the Future album, on We Can't Trust You, he said, you was a nigga's #1 fan, dog. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they was
Yeah,
they
they
know
was.
exactly what it was.
Yeah.
So for you guys to come back and y'all do the song, whatever, it's cute, whatever,
Mhm.
whatever, make up, squash the beef. But you gotta look at it, Drake. I get it. You said that was the one that was fucking with you the most because you and him never had no issue. But
Oh wait, that's what Drake said.
Drake said that in the song that he
Uh-huh.
didn't understand where the future shit came from, but he knew
Yeah.
because he's the one that said it. He said that same shit I just said. He said I
Yeah.
did a skim. He said I did a Kim on y'all 2 albums. I skimmed through it because she
Yeah.
got that little fucking underwear line called the Skim.
Yeah.
And Drake said I did a Kim and skimmed through y'all 2 albums where y'all was dissing me. So he knew.
Yeah.
They knew.
That's what I'm saying. Like that, I don't respect that at all. That's just dumb to me. Like I don't want to hear none of them niggas do songs with Drake. And Drake keep that energy, especially after coming out with this album. You responded to everybody. Obviously, you didn't respond to Future, and you cool with him. But everybody else, like I don't want to see this makeup game shit. Like y'all get out here and y'all start a beef. Then you already know you got strong fans, and fans choose sides. And just for y'all niggas to come and make up and be buddy buddy. That's that weird shit.
That was I feel like that was the weirdest out of the whole thing.
The song was trash, and that's probably why the song was trash because after
I didn't
you
like
do
the
that,
song either.
it was terrible. I'm like, why the fuck would they even do this? I don't even know who. The first time I heard it, I thought Young Thug was at the end, or he was on the song, but I looked, it's
That's
a whole nother
Molly
nigga.
Santana.
Yeah, and I'm like, nah. But I said that if Drake drops his album, it better be good, and that's just really what it was. It's just good. But for the fans that are of Drake, the stands, they were like, they probably going crazy, like, yeah. But this really ain't that type of album where
To me, I think like, I'm with you. I think it's just good. It ain't great. It ain't legendary.
it ain't great,
It
it ain't
out
legendary.
this galaxy.
And then this is another thing, like, I don't know if it's how our music brains are now, like to where like
We can't digest it the
we
same.
can't digest
But we
it the
can't
same, yeah.
digest it the same anyway because you still moving like if you won and you lost. You know?
Yeah.
You still
it's cause he's Drake, and
I get it, but
yeah.
you still moving like you won and the world sees you lost. The world sees that little nigga K Dot. He put the pause on you and it's cool. We get it.
Yeah, I know on one of the tracks he was getting. I realized that he was talking about getting
he was talking about him. He has some lines. I can't remember them off top. I know there was one he said about LeBron where he was like, basically, you switching teams. I knew basically that's what you was on, and the DNA ain't in any like like Jordan or Kobe, or he said some shit like that. But
damn, on that nigga's top.
Yeah, he seemed like he mad. He most mad is about LeBron going to the pop up and bumping the Kendrick Lamar song. Like
Drake, nigga, you done some shit. I don't give a fuck what you think. Ain't no way a whole bunch of motherfuckers gonna get together and just say, all right, nah, nigga, if you ain't that way, there's gonna be some niggas like, nah, that's my nigga. Nah, nigga, you didn't rub everybody the wrong way. Whatever you do, whatever your character or personality is with or behind them doors, niggas all agree. Like, nah, I don't like all that. But because you Drake and you got just like this damn 6ix9ine, it's almost a 6ix9ine situation. Like this nigga money, man. I'm not niggas know how he is, but shit, that's what you get. They using you was using them.
Yeah. You was using them. You was being a chameleon. You was soaking up shit and then making hits. You was
Yeah, it wasn't
everybody got benefited from the situation.
Oh hell yeah.
You benefited just like everybody else benefited.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, other than that, I don't think the album is colossal or fucking.
No, a Drake fan would say it is.
Yeah, they gonna be, oh no, yo, man, nah. I was like, that shit sound like a bunch of crybaby rhymes to me, man.
Yeah,
a bunch of crybaby rhymes, and you still stuck up on it. Like, just let it go, man. Go put some shit out. But I get it. Like that's where you was at. That's where you at in life. You know, you just went through this, but
you know that's what he do though. You don't agree that that's what he does a lot of like a I would say emotional type of. But you just like you said, it's about niggas. Like this whole shit was about niggas, emotional about some niggas though. But like it sounds like typical Drake, and you know what I mean. So, but he had the top tier rapping in me because even when I first was hearing it, I was a little tipsy too. I had drank some, but I was listening to it. Nigga made me want to go rap. It reminded me of that old rap that when niggas had to rap, like all the metaphors and them bars and shit like that. That I don't even know if these younger niggas really catch that
You
shit.
talking about when he first came out or with the Iceman?
Yeah, like when he first was
when
coming
he
in,
first came,
but
when
then
he
his Iceman, his bars, there's some bars in it.
there was some where he was rapping, but still I still think I just think it rubs me because he's still like just hung up over this. Yeah, it's like god damn, man, like
yeah, he had to get. I
it
mean,
don't sound like the old Drake, like the old just the hits, man. Like I like when I be hearing shit, I be knowing where that hit is. Like I know that's gonna be the one, and
yeah,
I don't know, I
on
ain't
this
heard
one,
it.
nah, it wasn't
heard
really
it.
like that. Like that's why I say I haven't got on the internet. My algorithm ain't taking me to what Drake and what people are saying. So I don't know what album or I don't even know what song is a single or anything like that. But I said the ones I like, Whisper My Name, that Janice Shut the Fuck Up.
Yeah.
There's one I gotta man, there's a couple of them. It's probably like I don't know how many on there. It's probably at least 5 on there that I fuck with. But I know he got
I think I liked it like the first 3 tracks, and then there's then one I like I said. So like I said, there's some on there I liked, and I still need to go back through it again.
yeah.
But like I said, 3 albums, I can't digest that
Yeah,
shit.
I
cannot.
I went to the next album and that's the shit that pisses me off. So I don't even want to get into that. Like it went directly to what Drake does, and this is what pisses me off. He just do too much. It was the beat was it's because he can.
I think he wanted to take over
white
3.
Jewish
Yeah,
nigga.
he wanted to take 3 genres. Like he wanted to have the R&B, the rap, and the dance hall shit all in one go.
Well, I would like to meet and know who are those people who want those albums and listen to it. I don't know who they are, but
You
that
know,
is
you got
Drake.
probably fans in that division. You got fans in all 3 divisions. You know what I
And
mean?
he the only nigga that can do that, and that's why he's Drake.
Yeah. I feel like he's still gonna do what he do. He's still gonna do his numbers. He's still famous as fuck. I just feel like the just after suing, after losing, after doing a bunch of crybaby raps, like I feel like it just doesn't hit the same to me.
Yeah,
It don't hit the same to me. So that's my take.
Did he bring back the game? Did he save us from this silence? No, he didn't.
Nah. I think it was just some shit he dropped and okay.
Yeah.
But oh shit, now like hip hop is saved. Fuck no.
Okay. So where are we going from here, Jizzle? What's happening? Who's gonna do something for us?
We just gotta wait and see, man. Cause you know, it just be niggas that just come out the park. Like you remember when Rowdy Rich came out and he had all the motherfucking songs, the box and you know, all them diamond records he hit. Like he just came out of nowhere and started slapping shit and gave us some hits, you know.
Yeah.
So some niggas that's gonna come out of nowhere, give us some hits, or some niggas that's gonna slap some shit down there. But I don't know. But like I said, I ain't too tripping. I'm just saying we see it when we see it, man.
Yeah.
I ain't too tripping about it. Like when we hear it, we gonna hear it. We gonna know. Nah, that's Timothy. That whole shit. That whole shit crazy. Like
yeah.
when we hear it, we gonna know. But we ain't heard it.
Yeah,
I ain't heard it in a while.
I haven't, and it's like that's the only reason I asked it because I'm just like, okay, so where is the culture headed? Is it time? Like there's this. It's just like things go a certain way. There's cycles where there's trap, there's this, there's that, and then it just goes away. And then but there's always something brewing, and then we know, and then it goes in that direction. It seems like we cut some off without something already in the process of beginning, and there's nothing. So that's why I'm like, this ain't something I've ever seen before.
Yeah.
I don't know where we're going with music. Drake dropped and it did ignite it. But I'll say this: as mad as Future made me by getting on here and doing this, you start all that. If Future drop, I'm finna download the whole album and I'm finna play.
I'm gonna play it. But he ain't even still gave me no legendary shit like Dirty Sprite or the shit he was doing in the wild. So like I said, it just be times it come. Like I remember it was dry, like shit was dry. We wasn't hearing shit, and then all of a sudden that go shorty. It's your birthday. It's your party. Like, hey, and then he came with a whole wave. Like, I just remember, like, from, like, I think maybe it was like Jay-Z and Ja Rule. They were out, and we were like, there was no one. Like, I mean, yeah, you had I think like Luda and Nelly. Like, you had a couple niggas, but it wasn't like we were like, when's that one gonna come?
We was cracking. Listen, so this is a thing. Why it would feel like that is because during that time we had good music all the time, but we've never seen anything like in rap music like 50 Cent. So it almost erased everybody's shit. That's how good 50 Cent was.
Yeah.
And we can feel like that now because we just know that that's the first nigga who completely just was the biggest thing and took over, and
And it was the story behind it.
Yeah, the
Nigga got
story
shot
behind it.
9 times. The nigga almost died. Got shot in his jaw.
Yes.
He was selling crack. Doing all this shit. I mean, he had a great story to work.
Yeah.
We was like, okay, yeah, nah,
Yeah.
this nigga. So when you ask about like saved the era or came and made an era popping like
Yeah.
that was one of them.
Yeah, and would we ever see something like that again?
We don't know.
Yeah,
We don't know because we never thought we would see that.
I know, but it's just something about this today's world that I feel in my soul that it's not the same. I don't want to go as far as to say that hip hop and rap is dead, but if it ain't dead, that motherfucker on life support. Something ain't right. I don't know. I'm smelling it. It's something fishy going on here, but I don't know, man.
That shit need mouth to mouth, man.
Yeah.
Hey, mouth to mouth. But yeah, that's it. That's all I got on Drake.
Yeah, me too, man. I'm gonna listen to it though again,
Yeah,
like when I get out.
I'm gonna bump it again. But let me ask you this, Bricks.
Yeah.
You believe like when you die, when you done, when you out of here, you think your soul go to hell or heaven? Like, do you think that's a thing?
We don't never die. So is there a hell or a heaven? There's an afterlife. I do believe that you have your time here on on this planet. You get one time, and you are judged by what you do on this time. I mean on this earth. But is there an eternal hell or something like that? That's hard for me to believe, because no matter what you do on this universe, to have an eternal hell like what we would believe or think hell is, how could that be eternal to have that type of pain or so afterwards? So I just don't know what comes after this, but there is an afterlife. The hell part is hard for me to see that someone could have eternal hell.
Yeah.
Burning forever, or just eternal, like, so you get an eternal life, but it's all hell. I don't know if it can go that far.
But you think there's a heaven?
Yes.
So you think
I believe there's a good place after this, your soul gets into there's another life you live.
I was just thinking like how do they be picking and choosing, like, because you know how they be saying there's places that's haunted, or this place is haunted by a little kid that died here, or this place is haunted by this old lady, or this place is haunted by this cowboy dude, right?
Mm-hmm.
How is it, like, how do you get pick and choose? Like, you know what I mean? Because I didn't live in houses where my grandma's died and that shit wasn't hunted. I didn't feel a goddamn thing there. There was no hunted, no nothing, right? So how do you think like this thing, like they pick and choose? Like, you die there, then you just hunt the place or the way you died. So now you're gonna hunt this place and now you're gonna see this shit. So I'd be thinking, how did that work?
Mm-hmm.
And I was gonna ask you, so do you believe in reincarnation? Like okay, you get popped right now, right? And then your soul, and then you become a giraffe in Africa, or you come back as a baby Chinese boy, or you come back as a European.
Please make me another nigga again. I don't care how bad it is. Yeah.
So you believe in that or not?
I thought about that sometimes, but I would say every time I thought about it, I'm like, okay, so because we don't really know what consciousness is. So if you are reincarnated, like, how do you not know that you were, this is your second or third life, whatever? So that's the part that that I'm not connecting.
Well, they say people. This is how people be knowing, because there be people like, right? Oh no, I don't never want to get on an airplane. I've had like bad time, but you ain't never even been on an airplane. So you'd be like, well, why don't you ever want to go on an airplane? Well, no, I'm just scared of it. But why are you scared of it?
Yeah.
You ain't never been on it. Because I had this type of dreams and this and it, and it'd be like shit that you've already lived through or something, or you've seen something, or you had a vision, or you had a dream, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you was already here at this point before. So that's where people be thinking about this real card, like they lived a different life, or they might have a kid, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your kid might come up to you and tell you about your great grandpa.
Yeah.
You'd be like, nigga, how you know about my great grandpa? Like you wasn't even, you was barely, you know what I mean? And they be, so that's why they be thinking of this. So this might be my great grandpa reincarnated, but he's
Yeah.
my son. Because there's stories like that. So that's
Yeah.
where you get that from. I was just thinking like, well, how you know what you gonna come back on? So I come back as a cricket and a nigga step on me. Damn.
Yeah.
Now, do I come back again?
What?
I come back as an ant, get stepped on, die. Or come back as a spider.
Yeah.
I come back as an eagle. Like, how do you know?
Yeah, and that's the thing that about consciousness that we will never understand or we can't figure out, because imagine that you know that you're reincarnated. Like, you would have to be the smartest motherfucker in the world then after
Yeah,
that. So
yeah.
you're only going to get the, like you said, like, all right, like the dreams and stuff, and you feel those and you able to say, hey, like, hold up, this ain't right. So, but you don't know why, but it's really telling you, because there's the first you is like, nah. So
Yeah, they say you go to another dimension when you pass, like something like when you dream,
yeah.
you're in another dimension. But then they're saying, yeah, it's another dimension because there's people that communicated with each other through dreams.
Yeah, no, that's true.
So
Yeah.
it's a crazy world, man. It's a lot we don't know.
We don't, man.
But yeah, that's all we got.
Yeah, man.
It's your boy Jizzle.
Your boy Bricks, man.
Episode 14. We got some shit to talk about,
Yeah,
man.
we got some shit to talk
Y'all know
about.
how we do it, man. And
Yeah.
just like that,
Hey, we gone.
we gone.